guys, so we are chilling on my bed, which I normally am, but this is a more comfortable position for me. I don't know. We're just in a different angle. Let's just be real. First biggest change you probably recognize, well, besides the hair, I did dye my hair red, guys, so now I have red hair. It looks a lot brighter in pictures, but it's not too vibrant. It didn't really take a lot of red down here. We're working with a lot of red up here, so I'm hoping as it grows out, it'll take more and more red. I just really want to be a natural redhead, so. Also did not apply makeup or do my hair today. We're working all natural, and there's a reason for that. It's kind of my first step towards building this channel to be what I want it to be. I want to be real with you guys. I've been feeling a little uninspired. I haven't been watching a lot of videos from people that I'm subscribed to. I've just kind of been blah. I have not yet taken my technology break, but I am going to schedule that at some point. But because YouTube is my job, I have to kind of pre-film videos, which I hate doing too much, but hopefully you guys don't mind, so I'm able to take a little break. But before we do that, we're going to talk about some cool things. Putting on a full face of makeup, I often don't feel like myself, and I've mentioned this to you guys a million times before, and it's almost like I'm kind of going... Okay, we're just going to work through that. I would say it's like a little mini identity crisis in a way. It's like makeup has been a passion, but have I really been that passionate about it? I don't think so. You know, often when I'm sitting in front of the camera with full face of makeup on, my hair done, everything, well, I normally do my hair anyway because I just prefer it, but today we did the flip. That's my secret. Do the flip, because when it's down center and not straightened, it does not look good. And when I'm editing or even just filming, I just don't feel like myself. And I think that's unrealistic. I think it's, because I never wear makeup, I think it's horrible that I put myself on here and always have makeup on, always. And that's not accurate to my life whatsoever. My number one goal, first and foremost of anything, is to be a real person to you. And especially with all the social media talk going around, and I was actually going to do a video on it, but I just decided not to. But instead make an effort to really show you guys that I'm real, I'm a human, and I've never been fake to you. I want to kind of separate myself from the numbers and connect with you guys on a real level, and I think in order to do that I have to make changes to my channel. I feel like the channel, although I've been myself the whole time, is not an accurate representation of myself, of my true self. And you guys deserve to see the real me all the time. And if you follow me on social media, you see the real me all the time. I never wear makeup usually. So my channel will, I'm sorry, this intro is hella long. Well, this is kind of a chit chat, like random talky video about wearing what you want and kind of what my channel is going to be. So it's kind of that mixed in. So I mentioned it before and on social media that the changes will be less, that I'll have less beauty content on my channel, and I think I don't feel that inspired by beauty products anymore, and that's exactly why I stopped studying fashion, because if you know me, I studied fashion in college for a little while, wanting to major in fashion merchandising, and that was my major. I took a lot of classes, and I learned a lot, but I also learned that that business is just not for me. And I left because I wanted to delve into more serious issues, more serious topics, things that actually matter to me. I'm not saying fashion does not matter and that it can't be a deep subject, because it absolutely can be. But I wanted to help people, and instead of helping them dress themselves, I wanted to help them function as humans. So it's kind of what I want my channel to be like. I want to leave the fashion and beauty behind a little bit and kind of go more into lifestyle tips, cooking, you know, room decor, I don't know, just things that matter more to me than beauty. And now fashion means a lot to me. I love clothes and I love shopping. I love styling. Do I get the opportunity to do it all the time? No. So these videos, I'll still keep fashion on here because I love it, and it's a chance for me to style the pieces that I love in my closet that I never have a chance to wear otherwise. Still sticking with fashion. I will be doing beauty here and there because I still like makeup sometimes. I have a whole collection of it. Not that I need all of it. I'll probably be selling a lot of it over on my Depop. But anyway, let's get on to the topic of the video, which is kind of related about wearing what you want. It's been requested for a really long time, and it's something I feel very passionate about, especially being almost 26 years old. I've definitely found my personal style or the clothing and the styles that I feel comfortable in. And I will say it takes time to, you know, develop that kind of, sorry, I'm getting to my notes. I took notes on this in my brain, otherwise we'd be all over the place today. Like we ever aren't that. Nope, because I'm always all over the place. We're still gonna be all over the place. That's okay. Some people, I say it takes time, but some people definitely develop into their own style and what they're comfortable in early in life. I was not like that. It took me a long time because my whole life I tried to conform to something and I wanted to fit in a box. And I actually did this up until this year because I was trying to fit into a beauty and fashion channel box when I wanted to be so much more. So I'm gonna make it so much more. I want to do psychology videos. So that's why this kind of ties into it. You can't try and fit into a box, but my number one tip about style and wearing clothing is you cannot conform to just one style. You can't say, I'm gonna be goth or something, you know, you can't say, my style is going to be preppy and that's all I wear. It's really about finding pieces when you're out shopping, finding pieces that you look at and you just love, no matter if they're too girly for you, if they're too masculine for you, regardless of any of that, if you love it and you think you'd wear it, then you should be able to purchase it, whether or not it fits your style or not. You know, when you wake up in the morning, you want to look at your clothes and you want to say, what am I going to wear for myself? You're not dressing for anybody. And more importantly, you're not dressing for any one particular style. I tried to do this so much, especially in high school. I tried to fit in the metal category. Metal is not really a style, but I believe music inspires fashion a lot. So I was trying to fit and look like a metalhead. I was trying to be like, wear band shirts every day and like all black, and I was this deep like metalhead. When really I wasn't really like that. I was this like introspective, introvert, writer person who actually liked girlier clothes, but I would never buy them because it wasn't the style that I wanted to look like. If an outfit or a piece of clothing makes you happy, that is absolutely all that matters. Of course, it kind of has to be appropriate to an extent. Like if you're at a funeral, I wouldn't wear a bathing suit kind of thing, you know? In general, if it makes you happy, you should wear it because ultimately, life's too short. Life is too short for us not to wear clothing that we love, whether or not you're gonna be laughed at, looked at, judged, made fun of, you know, call attention to, whether or not any of those things happen. I think it's really important that we feel good about ourselves, and you know, what we wear on the outside is a self-reflection, or it's a, you know, it's a reflection of what we are on the inside. It's the ultimate form of self-expression. And clothes also represent how we feel. If we're just kind of feeling like not into today at all. We woke up, we just aren't feeling today, but we got to do something. We have to put on clothes because that's the law. I will literally throw on jeans that are probably dirty. Oh, okay. My cats wanted to say hi. They ran in here. And I'll throw on a band shirt, maybe a flannel, and just go. I'll throw on the nearest pair of shoes. I just don't care. You don't necessarily have to put on clothes and be like, this is how I feel today, so this is gonna tell people how I feel, because it's really no one else's business. And it can absolutely vary from day to day. It could be super girly one day and then go on to be the metalhead or whatever you want. I've definitely done that. I have pieces of my wardrobe that are super feminine that I don't wear that often, but I love them as a piece and I just cannot part with them, and I know that I will wear it one day because I just love the print or the color or the dress itself. I don't know. Now it also comes down to organization and only owning what you love. If you're overwhelmed in your closet of a bunch of stuff that you don't like, you're going to be completely uninspired and not want to wear any of the clothing you have, and oftentimes we'll go shopping because, oh, we don't have anything to wear anymore. I recently did a huge declutter. I got rid of, including the bags from the storage unit that I have, 13 bags of clothes went to Goodwill. And that's not even counting the ones that I gave away to friends and the ones that I sold. It's still selling. I still gotta get some stuff on Depop. I did a huge ass purge of my wardrobe and nothing has ever felt better, because now the pieces that I absolutely love are able to shine. They're in the front. They're like, that's all I see are things that I love. And I can't tell you how amazing that feeling is. I think it's so important that we only keep the things that we love. And I actually read The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. I talked about it in another video, but that book, like, is amazing. I'm gonna do a whole video on how to declutter your life. It's kind of inspired by that book, but in the book she instructs you to go through all your clothes, all of them, and hold them up and say, does this bring me joy? If it's a no, you put it aside. For me, if I hesitated, clearly not, it's a no, going aside. So it's really about doing whatever the hell makes you happy. If I'm gonna wear this puke or whatever the color this is sweater that I love, that some people might be like, that's hideous, it looks like grandma sweater, cool, that's what I was going for anyway. Honestly, I know people say this in every kind of video like this, like the other opinions of other people don't matter, but it's so true, because at the end of the day, what is the risk? Ask yourself that. What could possibly happen today if I wore this outfit or this piece of clothing that's maybe ridiculous to other people or maybe the wrong setting, you know? What's the risk, honestly? People might look at you weird. I get that all the time. Just wear whatever makes you feel confident in yourself, whether, no matter what your body shape or size or whatever it is, you know, the whole body shaming thing, hate it. I don't think any one style is reserved for any one body type, so you wear whatever the hell you want to wear. I don't want you to try and fit in a box, and that's just a goal in life, isn't it? I've tried to fit in a box my whole life, and this video is kind of my first step towards breaking out of that box and trying to not be a fashion beauty guru, whatever, trying to be as real as possible, which I always have been real. I'm always myself, you guys know that. But also wearing what I want, which I've kind of kept that in mind for the past few years. I've kind of just worn what I want. How I dressed when I studied fashion was completely different from how I dress now, because I was trying to look like a fashion student, and now I just want to look like myself, and that's all I want to look like. I don't care if it's not cute, if it's not cool, or what's in or what's trendy. I don't care. That also goes with makeup and hair and things like that are kind of temporary things that have trends going on. That's all life is about. You do what you want, especially when it's things that you have control over. We have so many things in our lives that we cannot control, that when we can have something like fashion, what we put on our bodies is so personal, that if we can control that and we can make it what we want, and that gives us a little happiness in life, then why wouldn't we do that? That's what I think about wearing what you want. Just do it. Life's too short. I hope you guys like the changes coming to the channel. I don't think it's going to change too much, but I do want changes to happen because I'm just uninspired right now with what's going on my channel. Didn't get to do all the Halloween videos I wanted, which I'm super disappointed about. Maybe won't even care about time of year and do them anyway. You tell me what you want. Also tell me down below what you want me to talk about. Any kind of issues, psychology related or just life related. I want to really do more of them and make my channel more of those videos versus fashion and beauty. So hope you guys are okay with it and you don't go immediately unsubscribe, because that would be bad. Just know that I love you guys so much, and I appreciate you guys staying and supporting me, and no matter what I'm doing, you guys are seriously amazing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave your thoughts down below on wearing what you want, what my channel is gonna be, whatever commentary you want to make down below in the comments, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.